and assalamu alaikum guys. I'm Huria from H Learning Studio. I know that listening is one of the toughest skills to master in any language because we have to read lots of words, we have to recognize different accents, and sometimes most of the native speakers have different way of speaking that make it more difficult to understand them properly. But thankfully, there are thousands of different authentical resources for listening that can help you to improve your listening skills and listening confidence. And I'm going to tell you some of the interesting and reachable resources that you can get very easily and can practice them on a daily basis and can improve your listening skill in a great way. So let's get into it. So the first source is podcast. And I think it's really an interesting and a powerful source to boost your English listening skills. And actually, definition of podcast is varied according to different people. But one thing I found similar everywhere is that it's simply your favorite movies, your favorite TV shows, your series, and any kind of topic that you like, wrapped in a form of huge hub of recordings, or it means it's present in the form of recordings that you can explore, download, or listen to them at your own time. Even if you're driving a car, or present at home, or working somewhere else, or anytime you feel comfortable and you feel relaxed, you can listen to them. And it's not limited to a specific topic. Any kind of topic that you like, maybe it could be related to politics, related to business, and related to any kind of movie or stories. And even if you like the humor, just go to the Google, search for it, and you will find a bunch of new podcasts of every category that you like. In the beginning, for the first time, when you will listen to them, that will be a little bit difficult for you to understand what the native speaker is saying, because all the time in every podcast there are native speakers that are speaking in their own native language. That's we are actually here to listen and to understand and to learn about that. And that would be really great for you. I'm sure even it's not that easy for you at the beginning, but if you will continue to listen to them, that will be great for you in the future, and you will find a great boost in your listening skills. But here's a question: then how the podcast can help you more in boosting your English listening skills as compared to watching just TV shows and all the kind of series? And the answer is that I know that most of us like to watch the movies and series in their original version, and the visual medium provide more contextual clues to make the thing easier to understand. But this will never help you to prepare yourself to appear in any kind of language test, because they have their own criteria and the different criteria to test your listening skills. But the podcast can prepare you much effectively for such exams, because they don't offer such extra visual information and are therefore just closer to the exam experience. That's why I recommend you to see and listen to the podcast again and again and as much as you can, because this is going to help you a lot. And I have given links of some of the podcasts in the description. These were really interesting and helpful for me because I have listened to all of them. And if you guys are interested, so go and see them later, and this is going to help you a lot. And the tip number 2 to boost your listening skills is be active in listening, not passive. There are two ways of listening. First, active, and second is passive. What is actually the active listening? Active listening is focused listening. For example, when you're trying to truly understand the meaning behind whatever has said, it means you are listening actively. But in passive listening, you're just hearing something but not attempting to understand each and every single word. For example, if you are playing music or listening to a podcast but not exactly focusing on each and every single word that has been said in the recording and at any place in the podcast, it means you are listening passively. So the tip number 3 is watch the English movies and films with bilingual subtitles. It means whenever you watch a movie or any kind of film or drama, anything that you watch, try to listen to them and try to watch them first by using an English subtitle, and second subtitle should be in your own native language. And it can be helpful for you to find quickly the meaning of this unfamiliar word that you hear from that podcast or any film or any movie that you are watching right now. So here's the last tip, and it's also my advice, that remember that you can never understand everything even if you become good in English. Because that's the most that's the biggest mistake that everyone make. We all guys think about in ourselves, like, if I became good in English, I can understand each and every single thing. Sometimes when we don't understand something, we just feel degraded and feel ashamed that why we are not getting everything that the native speaker is saying. But the thing is that you don't need to feel ashamed and you don't need to be degraded at that time. Just keep on building your practices and do your best for that. And these were some of the interesting and reachable resources to boost your listening skills. And guys, if you have learned something new today, then please like this video, and still if you haven't subscribed my channel, then do it right now. See you next time in my next video. Till then, take care. Goodbye.